It was a dark and stormy night, with rain lashing fiercely against the clinic's windows. The rhythmic patter of the raindrops was the only sound breaking the heavy silence. Nora, the veterinarian on the night shift, was alone in the clinic. The quiet was comforting at first, but then it was broken by a faint meowing sound from outside. At first, Nora thought nothing of it, assuming it was just her imagination. But the meowing grew louder, more desperate. It was a cry, almost like a mother calling for help. Curious and concerned, Nora rushed to the door. Outside, under the relentless downpour, she found an old, rusted cage. Inside was a small, drenched cat, shivering violently, her eyes filled with fear. Nora carefully opened the cage, and the cat weakly extended a trembling paw toward her. "What happened to you?" Nora whispered, her voice trembling as tears welled up in her eyes. The cat wasn't just a stray. She was a mother in distress, struggling to survive. Without hesitation, Nora scooped her up and carried her inside. Placing the cat gently on the examination table, Nora began her assessment. The cat's frail body trembled as she struggled to breathe. It was clear she was in critical condition. Nora named her Bella, a name that seemed to embody her delicate yet resilient spirit. Upon further examination, Nora discovered that Bella was heavily pregnant and would give birth in just a few hours. But Bella's body was so weak that Nora worried she might not survive the ordeal. To make matters worse, Bella's previous owners had abandoned her at the clinic, demanding that she be euthanized before storming off. The thought enraged Nora. How could anyone be so heartless? Determined to give Bella a fighting chance, Nora and the veterinary team stayed by her side throughout the night. After hours of labor, Bella miraculously delivered 3 tiny kittens. Although weak, the kittens were alive. Nora gently placed them near Bella, ensuring they could nurse immediately. Despite her exhaustion, Bella licked her newborns, her eyes filled with maternal love. "Hang in there, Bella," Nora whispered. "Your babies need you." Following the birth, Nora had hoped Bella's condition would improve. But the opposite happened. Bella grew weaker with each passing day, her body struggling to recover while trying to care for her kittens. Yet, she never gave up on them. She cleaned them, kept them warm, and fed them with whatever energy she had left. Nora often sat by her side, watching the sheer determination in Bella's tired eyes. One night, Bella suddenly disappeared from the clinic. Panic surged through Nora as she searched every corner. Hours later, Bella returned, carrying another kitten in her mouth. Stunned, Nora decided to follow her. Bella led her through the rain-soaked streets to an old abandoned shack at the edge of town. Inside, Nora discovered 3 more kittens, cold and on the verge of death. Bella had been making trips to rescue these abandoned kittens while caring for her own. The rescued kittens were brought back to the clinic, but Bella's condition took a drastic turn. She was so weak she could barely breathe. Nora wrapped her in a warm blanket and stayed by her side all night. By morning, Bella's eyes were barely open. She placed her paw on Nora's hand, a silent gesture that felt like a goodbye. Overcome with emotion, Nora called for Dr. Evelyn, the clinic's senior veterinarian. "We can't lose her," Nora pleaded, tears streaming down her face. Dr. Evelyn and her team worked tirelessly, administering a specialized treatment to save Bella. Against all odds, Bella survived. She fought through unimaginable hardships, earning the admiration of everyone who witnessed her resilience. To Nora, Bella wasn't just a cat. She was a hero. The kittens, including those Bella had rescued, were placed in loving homes where they thrived. But Bella's journey didn't end there. Nora decided to adopt Bella herself, giving her the peaceful and loving home she deserved. Though Bella had recovered physically, the scars of that fateful night remained in her eyes. a quiet reminder of her incredible journey. One afternoon, Nora found Bella sitting by the window, watching her kittens play in the yard. The peaceful expression on Bella's face was a testament to the struggle she had endured and the love she had given. "You didn't just save your kittens, Bella," Nora thought, her heart swelling with gratitude. "You saved all of us." Bella's story wasn't just about a cat's fight for survival. It was a story of love, sacrifice, and the unbreakable bond between a mother and her children. It was also a reminder of the power of compassion and the difference one act of kindness can make. For Nora, Bella was more than a pet. She was a symbol of hope and resilience. Every time Nora looked at Bella, she was reminded that love could overcome even the darkest of nights. Bella's silent cry had echoed in the hearts of everyone who heard it, proving that sometimes the smallest voices carry the loudest messages.